Hello everybody. So I decided to take a different route because I do not work with the elementary school population. I work with the adult learner population. So I wanted to take a stab at looking at using Duolingo, which is a different type of software that allows learners to learn their language that they are seeking, and embrace it. So I wanted to look at how the instructor relationship affects the adult ESL learner. And I had four main parts that I learned about the ESL learner and what they need from their instructors. And it starts off with supportive instruction. A lot of the research that I went through and examined showed that there's a huge correlation between supportive instruction, meaning having an instructor that embraces learning a different language, but also isn't afraid to explore how their linguistic background affects them, their ability to learn. Self-efficacy plays a huge role on both parts. If you're not motivated to embrace and learn, then it's just not going to work. Social relationships are key as well because the instructor has a huge part in motivating the student. You got to think about it. Someone's coming from a different environment and they feel comfortable. They're a great learner, but then they come to a totally different world and they're like, oh my gosh, I felt intelligent, but now I don't because I don't understand the linguistic background of the environment that I'm in now. And that goes both ways. The instructor could feel the same way and feel intimidated if they don't have that same background that the student has. Imagine if they're coming in and speaking Mandarin and that instructor only is familiar with Spanish. That doesn't work. And that could pose a huge problem in terms of that instructor being able to teach that student because they don't understand their linguistic background. So it's got to be a huge relationship where both parties are invested. So I want to take a stab and let you guys see the software of Duolingo. It's really, really easy. And I've already started off with the basics of just wanting to learn French, for example. I already know French, but I'm starting out at the basics. So when you start out, it's all based on images at first and just acquiring what you see to the actual software. So in this regard here, select the translation of the boy. So instead of just looking at the word, which is really small, you're looking at the pictures to guide your decisions. So clearly you see two women here and it could be deciphered any different type of way, but you see a boy. So naturally you're going to say, hey, let me pick boy. You can check your answer. They tell you you're correct, which is great. And a girl goes on from there, but it's an easy software that goes along with the student based on where they are. But the instructor also can join and create a profile for this, which seems really simple. It was free to sign up, which is great. But I think it really could solve that problem of when an instructor comes in and doesn't have that background, and same thing with the student. It's a great place for both parties to reach and learn and find that common ground with each other. So hope you liked it. I'm 2 seconds over, but it's a really great software, so I plan on using it myself to enhance my skills.